Minasan konnichiwa und willkommen. And today we're going to be doing another review. But this time we're going to be taking a look at the 1941 classic Dumbo by Walt Disney Productions, which was under contract by RKO Radio Pictures at the time. The USA release date was on October 23rd, 1941 in New York, and October 31st for everyone else. The Japan release date was March 12th, 1954. The Germany release date was April 8th, 1952. The Mexico release date was July 9th, 1942. The Italy release date was October 2nd, 1948. And the France release date was October 25th, 1947. I was requested by Daggy from Chicken Shed My Life to do this video. So Daggy, if you're watching this video is for you, and I hope you appreciate it. Let's get this video started, shall we? Our story begins with a flock of storks, with one of them voiced by Winnie the Pooh himself, Sterling Holloway, delivering babies while circus animals are being transported by train from their winter quarters. Mrs. Jumbo, one of the elephants, receives her baby, who is soon made fun of by the other female elephants, who are Prissy, Catty, Giddy, and Matriarch, because of his large ears, and they nicknamed him Dumbo. After locking the four elephants, Mrs. Jumbo starts to cuddle Dumbo. When a storm hits, they have to help set up the circus tents together, including the elephants. After a while, they have a parade through town. However, Dumbo ends up in a muddy puddle, so Mrs. Jumbo has to wash him. When a group of boys torment Dumbo, Mrs. Jumbo responds by attacking the boys and loses her temper in confusion. Mrs. Jumbo is deemed mad and suspended in a cage. Dumbo is shunned by the other elephants, with no parent to care for him. He is now alone, which is really sad by today's standards, but not nearly as sad as Bambi's mom getting killed, which would be the following movie, which was Bambi, the following year in 1942. Timothy Q. Mouse, voiced by Edward Brophy in English and Shigeru Ushiyama in Japanese, who feels sympathy for Dumbo and becomes determined to help regain his spirits, appoints himself as Dumbo's mentor and protector, which is basically breaking the barrier of that elephant scared of mice stereotype. After being secretly encouraged by Timothy, the circus director makes Dumbo the top of the elephant pyramid stunt. The performance goes awry as Dumbo trips over his ears and misses his target, causing the other elephants to suffer various injuries and bring down the big top. Dumbo is made into a clown as a result, officially having the other elephants deem him no longer one of them, and plays the main role in an act that involves him falling into a vat of pie filling. Despite his newfound popularity and fame, Dumbo dislikes this job and is more miserable than ever. To cheer Dumbo up, Timothy takes him to visit his mother, and on the way back, Dumbo cries and then starts to hiccup. So Timothy takes him for a drink of water from the bucket, which, unknown to them, has accidentally had a bottle of champagne knocked into it by the clowns as they decide to speak to the circus director about changing his stunt in a pay raise. And as a result, Dumbo and Timothy become drunk and see hallucinations of pink elephants. The next morning, Dumbo and Timothy wake up in a tree but fall into a lake. Timothy wonders how they gotten up in that tree and concludes that Dumbo flew up his large ears as wings. With the help of some crows, Timothy is able to get Dumbo to fly again using a psychological trick of a magic feather to boost his confidence. Back at the circus, Dumbo performs the same stunt, which involves jumping from a high building, this time from a much higher platform, thanks to the clown speaking to the circus director earlier. On the way down, Dumbo loses the feather. Timothy quickly tells him that the feather was never magical, and he is still able to fly. Dumbo is able to pull out of the dive and flies around the circus, finally striking back at his tormentors, as a stunned audience looks on in amazement. After the performance, Dumbo becomes a media sensation. Timothy becomes his manager, and Dumbo and his mother, Mrs. Jumbo, are given a private car on the circus train. The crows say goodbye to Dumbo and his mother as the movie ends. And Dumbo holds the record for being the shortest Disney movie in existence, clocking in at approximately 64 minutes, while Disney's previous movie, Fantasia, clocks in at, I believe, around 120 minutes, which would technically be 2 hours. But I'll talk about Fantasia in a future video. And Dumbo actually won the Academy Award for Best Music Score. And it actually was originally based on a book by people I don't know. How do I rate Dumbo? The animation is good, the voice acting is good, especially Verna Felton. And the music is got that circusy feel. I give the movie a 9 out of 10. 4.5 stars out of 5. 2 thumbs up. Okay, that should be enough for the video for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment. And as always, amigos, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, adios, and arrivederci.